another day without using the Pythagorean theorem.
It's insane.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode from Backyard Boys. If you guys are new to this channel, lightly tap the subscribe button down below. If you guys are enjoying the content, smash that like button, and don't forget to show me some support on my Instagram at BYBTim and follow Ed the Editor at BYBEd. The Lamborghini is now at the paint shop. It is getting painted. We got the news that early next week is going to be done. What that means is this thing is up in line next, getting prepped out and ready for a paint booth. So guys, without much talking, without much jabbering, without a boring introduction, let's get right into it. We gotta glaze this thing, body fill this thing, prime this thing, and get this thing looking all spicy. Seam sealed everywhere, like here where we ran out of seam seal. I went ahead and picked up all the material I need. So we're basically ready to go from now to the point where it's ready to paint. Let's hop right into it. That was a long, annoying day. To be honest with you guys, all the mud work is done. 95% of the seam seal work is done. What else is not done, dude? We got everything done. So let's go ahead and show you guys in this quarter panel. Finished, ready for primer. Finished, ready for primer. Finished, ready for primer. And finished, ready for primer. Seam sealed all under there. Repaired any seam seal imperfections from the previous time. Everything's looking great. Everything's looking spot on. First thing in the morning, probably tomorrow, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some primer, come back here to the shop and get this full entire thing primed out. After that, we got paint, we got assembly, we got fun stuff. So stay with us. But for now, I'll catch you guys tomorrow once we get the primer, and then we can start masking this thing off, start prepping it for primer. So I'll catch you guys later. This right here is the last step prior to getting this primed. So we went ahead and prepped both quarter panels, rear body panel, all Scotch Brite, everything. We're gonna go ahead and prime everything. And then this right here is some easy sand, which I already went ahead and seam sealed all of this right here and then wiped it down. No, I seam sealed it and then wiped it down so you can see the seam is actually closed. You can see here, you can see there's seam sealer inside all these cracks. So I seam sealed and then taped it down. And now what I'm doing is making a pretty look on the exterior of the seam. The reason why is because when you open the trunk, you can see this seam. So we went ahead and taped both sides, made it look perfect, mudded out all the imperfections from the welding. So this right here, once it gets painted, closed, and this rubber seal on, it's gonna look 100% perfect. So let's go ahead and lay down some seam sealer. I'm gonna do a nice and thin little style of seam sealer on here. Make it nice and sleek. Although the factory one was kind of bulky, it was kind of ugly. Very hard for me to replicate that because I gotta stack it high. So since I can't do that, I'm gonna go ahead and use a very thin design. Not super thin, but like a different style Audi design, which is gonna look perfectly fine.
As long as it matches on both sides,
yeah.
It looks OEM.
Not even, yeah, exactly. We tried to replicate the other one and it's just impossible, it's just a fat bead.
Another day without using the Pythagorean theorem.
It's insane. Another day with using it.
Knowledge, man.
Alright, so that's gonna be it for this episode. We got the entire car primed out. There was just loads and loads of work to get the primer laid down properly. You need to do insane amount of prep work. Everything's got to be sanded down, everything's got to be prepped down, making sure that primer sits on everything nice. So we went ahead and primed basically everything. That way, I mean, we figured might as well prime everything, not only spots where there was metal or anything. Primed everything that was changed, everything that needed to be primed, and it's looking absolutely spot on. You guys can tell that all the transitions are looking pretty. So we're not gonna go ahead and peel the bag just yet. We're gonna let it cure overnight, and then prior to peeling the bag, what we're gonna do is go ahead and drop a black little rattle can on the car to act like a guide coat. So when we're blocking, we see low and high spots. But anyways, that's the kind of procedure, that's the kind of steps we need to take in order to continue with the procedure of fixing the car and getting it ready for the paint shop. So guide coat, block everything out, and then final prep and paint. So that's super exciting. Stay tuned for that. If you guys are new to this channel, lightly tap that subscribe button down below. If you guys are enjoying the content, smash that like button, and the next one is the best one. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.